Hello everybody and welcome back to another Xeqqed video. Today I've got a pretty fun classic for you. Well, I hope it'll become a classic. I'm here with one of my friends, Mr. War Samurai. You can say hi.
Howdy, howdy.
Yeah, howdy, howdy. And we're gonna sort of make fun of each other. So the way this is gonna go is I'm going to sort of jump back and forth between our accounts as we're comparing things. So I guess I'll just start and I'll show one part of my account, and I guess he'll give his criticism, and then we'll swap. He'll show me that same part of his, and we'll see who can make the most fun of each other. And I guess this is also sort of an account overview for you guys too. And spoiler alert, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. I can tell you that already. Because even before we started this, he was already attacking me. Right? You confirm this.
Yeah. It's not my fault your trap sucks.
Oh wow, we've not even started the thing, and he's still coming at me. Well, we're going to make sure that we're going to squash this. So let's start with comp here, right? So my comp, you guys have seen, is a little bit questionable. If you haven't seen the last video, go look at that because it's hilarious. Offline, should not have been offline. I was distracted. But I got hit by 10 rallies, countered for quite a few of them, and then they just forgot how to play the game. So I didn't get zeroed, but I did lose a pretty penny worth of Tier 4 and Tier 2. So this is where I'm sitting now. I really need to fix that range because that range is just wrong. I don't actually know what even happened to the Tier 5 range, but the Tier 4 range is the main issue. I might not even rebuild the Tier 2 range. So, you got any comments on this?
Yeah, your comp looks absolutely ugly.
It's not ugly. What do you mean?
No, it looks ugly.
No, it's beautiful. Nobody expects a range, an in-front trap, period.
Oh, no, no, they expect it real often when they get a nice fat cav hit on it.
But no, they're going to test me in range, and then I'll swap when the party rolls at me.
Okay, we'll see it.
Yeah, so that's the plan. And then I got my 1.4 million ballistas. So now we're going to swap over to him, and he's going to show you guys what his silly trap is, because he's one of those mixed traps.
Mixed trap, okay.
All right, show us what's going on.
Okay. So, we got these beautiful T5s, that actually lessen the damage compared to your Tier 4s that are disgusting.
Ouch.
Okay. So, so we've got our Siege 2, except I got a lot more than you.
Oh, God, I didn't even see how much you had.
Yep, got a lot more.
That's vaguely disgusting.
Yeah. And then I run the classic range wedge.
So tell them why everything ends in 0.
I just hate odd numbers. Absolutely hate them. And I think this comp looks more beautiful.
Okay, I'll tell him the real reason. He likes the times 10 effect, right? So back in the day, it was much more common, but he still believes in it. He thinks that people will scout him with no anti and see the numbers ending in 0, and they'll believe, oh, this is a times 10. So he only has what, like 8 million troops rather than the 80 million he really has.
I mean, it's more like an X3 effect, but it does still work. Yeah.
So that's pretty good there. Pretty good there. Let's see your bags while we're at it.
Oh yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Oh man.
So yeah, so
food.
We got no food.
Hourly upkeep.
At all. Yeah, that's pretty high. But we're pretty good on the other stuff.
Okay. That is not the worst bag selection I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just this that we kind of got to work on, but a lot of that comes from the T5 training and.
Okay. Let's see how I'm doing here. I got to jump out of the comp. All right, my bag's a little bit more impressive. I also have more heroes than him, which is not necessarily a good thing. I have a lot of random heroes, and as I've told you guys before, the guy who built this account I don't know what he was doing. I think a rally lead, but mainly it seems that he has gone for blast heroes and heroes that aren't that good. Like he went for the army heroes that just are not the good ones.
Don't insult Stormfox ever again.
Stormfox is perfectly fine. It was my first one on the old Xeq account, but it's just not the best army hero. No. So here are the bags, of course. I don't know why food's so low, actually. I don't use food particularly often. In fact, I didn't even get a chance to heal when I got hit, right? I just kept getting hit. And we got stone, timber, ore, gold. That gold's nice and high. So yeah, I'm ready to migrate and take a party. Let's jump to the heroes. I didn't think about the heroes. So let's start with your heroes and see how a trap should be. Let me jump over to you. All right.
So I went with the more free-to-play route for heroes. So, we got the basic ones. Granted, there's a couple extras that I shouldn't have done. Like this one's useless. This is definitely useless.
Oh yeah, shade. Real
So
good
is
use of
this.
might.
Yeah. So, and then, we just grow into you know, bread and butter
The
random
depths,
things.
the depths of random. The
I
holy
was
sword
gonna
at
do.
one
I was originally going to invest in this to replace my Demon Slayer,
for all those blasts you do.
I used Demon Slayer on my wall, and then I quickly changed my mind,
What?
and now it's just gonna stay common.
Oh
And
right,
it's just there's level 1.
you have to use Demon Slayer on your wall because you're not going to have the five armies, are you?
Nope.
I see. Well, maybe I can show you guys what you're actually supposed to do then. Yeah,
You're not supposed to do.
oh well, the pay-to-play route is always the pay-to-win route. So let's look here.
Okay.
Let's look here at me. All right, there I am. So you can see I've got the wonderful Storm Fox, as he was saying. No shade to Storm Fox. I like her, but not the best army here, and I'll show you why. She doesn't have the defense boost. She's got a training boost.
That training state helps.
No, you are. You just. He's coming from my throat, guys. He's coming from my throat. I hope this is entertaining. This is every day. But yes, the training speed is great, but the army defense makes her better for the actually attacking and the thing you use the hero for. If you're gonna go for someone, don't go for this because this is not even the best 15 metal pack. The best 15 metal pack. She's not maxed on this account, but Songstress, because she's got, right, once she's maxed, she's got the 25% defense, 25% HP, and the 20% attack. So she's going to be your best bet there. But also, you're going to want to work on, scroll down here, Berserker and Lore Weaver. Because those two, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Knows Everything, been here forever, but I believe they're the best army attack heroes, aren't they? Just period?
Yes. I mean, excluding, what's her name? Dream Witch?
Okay, so that's our heroes. Pretty good. Let's see what castle skins you've got. Let me swip over to you. What castle skins you've got. Okay, show us.
So, I guess we'll start from this. I made the mistake everyone makes.
Of course.
Yeah. Couple collab skins,
It hurts to see.
Got this. I invested in this. They suckered me in it. I really wish it was a Sprite bottle, not a Coke bottle, but we gotta work with it. And I got the Christmas tree.
Yep, with 1 star.
Yeah, and we've got the other random ones.
And Kung Fu Panda, because who doesn't need Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah, that was one of the last easy collabs, and that's about it.
The days of the $20 collab will never return.
Yeah, the good Sagittarius day,
Oh, good times. I have it's an ick of mine, and it is the time-limited event skins.
Yeah, yeah.
It hurts.
I'm never gonna use them, but they're there.
Well, I think...
maybe one day I'll choose to be an orange car, and then the next day I'll be a blue car.
Oh, beautiful. Well, I think that's actually the perfect transition to mine because all right. So talking about a good segue, let's jump here to mine. So I, ironically, have that Zonda Ev coupe, and it's not limited. I guess the guy who built this account was just in love with cars. Also, decided just to not get the second one. I don't know why that is. Maybe the account was made too late, but...
Imagine not having a Coca-Cola bottle.
Yeah, imagine me being literally the Godzilla man and not having Godzilla. In fact, this account, I just don't know why it doesn't have anything. It probably wasn't around for Godzilla, which I understand, but why did he not... This one wasn't even that bad. Like the Maze of Judgment or nobody wanted Capybara. Why would you get Floral Courtyard? Why don't you have, something reasonable? Well, I guess that's not reasonable, but something reasonable. Why would you buy this? Why would you not buy one of these that are good? Why would you want this orange car? Oh, that's an army skin. Whoops.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's actually something that you don't have. Let me show off my beautiful army skin. Hold on here. And there, look at that beauty. Oh, what a lovely lion.
Yeah.
It's funny, actually. I did not want this on my main, but this guy decided he wanted it. I got the Robo Lion on my main. Big Xeqqed. So, that's pretty good for us, It's very clear he has me beaten in the castle skins, and it's not close. In fact, I thought this originally was a 2-type, but this is just range. I don't know why. There are no explanations. This is also just inf. The only one he has is 2 is inf cav. And it's not even all the way there. I could jamble it right now, but we know how that goes with me. So I'm not going to.
For the win.
Jamble it for the win, but we know I'll lose. All right, let's look at your research.
Okay, so unlike I've got this perfect research right here. If I could undo it, I'd take away this.
Yeah.
It's useless. I'm lucky. I've got no defense research.
I'm sensing a pattern. Actually built correctly.
Yeah. I've got down to counters here, what are super important. I recommend everyone gets these.
Yep, he's right. Even the Chronicler. We had a conversation. Chronicler is the way to go.
Oh, 100%. So with this monster stuff, if I could go back, I would get rid of just about all of this. I might get this.
Yep.
But that's about as far as I can go. So I mean, it goes down a decent bit. I don't have level 4s.
Oh, just you wait.
Yeah.
Just you wait till you see me.
Upgrade defenses, same as wall.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Not at all. Upgrade military. I kind of dabbled in this a bit.
Get yourself some subsidies.
But the main things, got my 2 quick swaps and 2, don't need these. But,
all of 2 quick swaps, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, 2 quick swaps. That's all you need. Army leadership. I've gone and got my wedges.
You need the wedges.
But I haven't touched these big 3 just because I cannot deem the power.
See, yeah, it's just trade-offs, right? It's so much might. I don't know how much it is, but I imagine it's got to be like 30 or 50 million, something like that.
Yeah,
a lot.
It's just not worth it. Military command. I've got
beautiful,
mythic,
beautiful,
of course. Familiars. I've dabbled. I have packed 3. I don't have anything further.
Okay.
Packed 4 for the shields. It's kind of worth it, but I just can't will myself to it.
Just depends on if you want to go low might with that low comp sort of situation. Yeah.
Yeah. Familiar battles. I've done all this. I've got my 3rd Tham slot, and that's it.
Yep.
I don't really feel, as much as these are nice, it's just unneeded.
Pure attack if you can.
Yeah. Sigils. Now this is the questionable one.
Yeah.
So I've dabbled in this a tiny bit just for the base stats.
Sure.
I was going to push them a bit further, but then I changed my mind. I was like, you know what? We'll just stick with 7s. Gives me that bit of extra bump.
Yep.
Don't have any wonder battles.
Please, guys, if you're traps, you do not need this. Don't get any of that. Please.
Don't need any of this shit.
No, nothing.
Gear, of course I have T5.
Yep, tier 5. And
siege.
That's what you should do if you're a trap. Get tier 5. No, you don't need any quick swaps. Yeah. But also, guys, please just don't get Luminary Avengers. You don't need them. Even Rally Leads, you do not need to max the T5 category. You don't need T5 Siege.
Advanced Wonders again. So I dabbled in this for the base stats.
I can see the debate there. That's an internal debate.
Yeah. I haven't touched this at all.
Very good. Very good. Don't need it. Beautiful. Okay, now you're going to see a slight variation between our 2. The variation being his is better. Let's take a look at mine. So here we go. Our first problem arises when we reach into the economy section. We don't need gem harvesting. This is a 2-piece champ account. 2-piece champ account. And it can harvest those gems faster than anybody you've ever seen. No, guys, seriously, you do not need this gem harvesting. You really don't, especially if you want to maintain your low might. This is just a waste. It's not even that big of a waste, but it's things like this that contribute and make a huge waste. So then we go to defense, and this is like the bane of my existence. Oh, because I need the tier 3 traps almost as bad as to go to tier 4 traps. I'm glad he stopped where he did. But please, guys, do not build this if you're building a trap. You do not need that defense. Military, just like with him, completely maxed. And as we said, right, counters are the way to go. You should all have them. If you don't, work on them because they will save you. They will save you.
Counters lives.
Yep. And this will not save your life, unfortunately, I'll give you a second. Laugh at me there. Laugh at me there. You see this up here? That
Yeah.
means the research is complete. My trap can hit level 5 monsters.
I
I don't.
can't. You know what it is? You
What?
could sit there and annoy people. So whenever they're hunting
Oh,
level 5s, you can go steal them.
I could
That's
go
what
to
it is.
the Super Steel Monsters Guild and attack some monsters. Get
Yeah,
myself hit.
yeah,
Oh, that's just what
yeah.
I
That's what
need.
it is.
Oh yeah. So if you guys can't get by our tone of voice, don't ever do this on a trap. There's no reason. End of discussion. Upgrade defenses. I'm glad he stopped where he did, but he didn't need to go this far even. You don't need this, especially as a trap, so do not do it. All right, let's get to upgraded military. I wish I had a little bit more of this. I might do a little bit more, but, with my core might and how it is, it's not his, pretty low amount. I'm like almost 400 million, so I really have to consider my core upgrades. But I'm still thinking about this, right? Subsidies are a tremendous, tremendous burden reduction. So it's all an
Yeah,
internal debate, guys.
yeah, T2 ones I can understand. T4 in a trap, it's
Yeah,
not
the
worth
tier 4 subsidies add a lot. And see, I don't have them that bad.
it.
But I
Bigger
do got
army
my bigger
one.
army though, right? Yeah, I need that army.
Uh,
Huge army. Terrible.
it's okay, you can hide, another
I
T5
know,
march. Oh
exactly. I can
wait,
hide.
oh wait!
Oh, yeah, I don't have enough tier 5 to hide. That's the joke. Ha ha ha. This is the theme, guys. Every day I talk with him. It hurts. Army
Uh,
leadership. Of course, you need your phalanxes. You need your wedges. I have more of
a
this than
lot.
he does, but again, this is a huge might gain, so this actually might not be worth it. Probably not. 2%
2%.
for I don't even know how much might, but too much might. Let's say that. So maybe consider not doing this, guys. This is just a little too far, but at least I don't have the other army. All
Yet.
right, let's move on here. Where was I? Military command, get mythic. Went a little farther than you should have probably, but this is almost perfect, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay,
Almost.
good. Familiars. Now this is maybe too far, but Pact 4 also has some use. You can see I have Pact 4 and then he stopped there, which is good on him. So it just depends, right? Maybe if I was to keep this as a low might trap, it would be helpful, but I'm not, so the shields won't even activate. So
Yeah, too
just
big for your shoe.
yeah, just consider your situation, guys. You need to do familiar battles first. All right, familiar battles. This is again one of those base stat trade-offs, and you get the slots.
Yeah, got
I
that
have more
max.
slots than him, as you can see. I got
Yeah.
4. But again, that's just a thing that you want to consider when you're building the trap. You want 4, you want 3, benefits to everything. Then we go sigils. Nothing on sigils, which I don't know. I don't think that I would ever do this, but I don't know.
You're too
You
big
could
for
consider
that.
it for the base stats.
Way too big.
Yeah, I guess I am too big for that. As I said, guys, 400 million core might is no joke. Wonder battles, nothing here. Very good. Don't need it. Gear. Oh, I don't want to talk about this.
So you got the battalions and the siege.
Battalions and the siege. Now I
Okay.
can get my tier 5 siege battalion for when that is really helpful.
Okay, I see how it is.
We'll be waiting for that day for a while. Tier 5 siege?
Yeah.
Not it, guys.
I don't know.
Can't
I'll have to go
say
back and look at
enough.
something after this,
Nah.
have to look at something.
No. Okay, and this also, this is too much. Like, this is just, nah, this is not worth it.
So yeah,
because-
that's overly done.
yeah, this is
okay.
way, way overdone. Not at
Yeah.
all good. All right. And then we got Mana Awakening. Nothing, luckily. So,
Yeah.
in other words, it's okay. It's not ideal, but it could be worse. So you guys just follow him more than me. This is not
Yeah.
what you do. But speaking of
No.
you, let's see how your familiars are doing. Let me swap on over to you.
Let's take a look.
All right, let's
They're
see
up
here. Let's see what I can make
Okay.
fun of.
Okay, so I got Huey.
Of course.
I was working on as I tell people all the time, look at these skills.
You really do need to.
These base stats, they're crazy.
They add up.
I was looking to do this when I was originally going to dive into 4 familiar slots,
Sure.
but I kind of changed my mind on it and decided it was something different.
Yep.
So we go with B
Yep.
again, base stats.
Get yourself that ranged attack.
Look at these HP stats, okay?
Hey, the
People neglect
HPs. Don't
HP.
sleep on them. I
HP saves
know
lives.
I have slept on them, but don't.
We go into Bond again, base stats, and level 10.
There you
This one's
go.
one of the key
Beautiful,
ones. The
beautiful.
600% ones, they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yes, and they'll activate for most any size trap, guys. They really will.
Yeah. This one, this is useless.
Oh,
But,
that 5% research speed. You just need
uh,
that.
ranged attack, I'll give it. And of course, this one's a no-brainer,
We
get
like
the
that
free
one.
Holo
That one's just
stars.
fun. And then a stacker.
Uh,
You don't need a stacker,
yeah.
though. Why you got a stacker?
So I had this initially when I was a way smaller trap. So I used to run a
I see.
T4 range from
That makes sense.
before, and this would get up to like 500-ish, and
Okay.
then it would help when I was lower base.
Yeah. But now he's chunky, like me.
Yeah. So again, base stats.
Yep. Cav.
Don't have this. Waste of
Don't
time.
need it. Nope.
Uh,
More base stats. Again, guys.
Hospital capacity. It's slept on. It helps a lot, especially for the people with low research for hospitals.
Yes.
Like this is an extra like 10, 20K.
Yeah.
Makes a difference.
Very
And
nice.
then this one was when I was messing around with a smaller imp from. I was just testing stuff.
Yep. Yep. I might consider that for me, actually, but we'll see.
Useless levels right here.
Oh, just beautiful, because you need those 4 hours worth of resources, and you need that quick cooldown time.
This
Food
is when I'm
production.
gathering food,
Beautiful. But this,
again,
guys.
This is great.
Yes. Get that
10
for
out of
any
10.
size trap.
Again with this.
Same.
Armor max HP.
Yep. Oh, you need that STA. You need that STA.
You keep on roasting on me on this, but I get more
think
free
it's
speed up today than you.
Oh,
So.
I haven't touched the hero stages in months.
Yeah, well, missing out on speed ups.
Ah.
Go with base stats again.
Yep. Yep.
There's these lovely counters we were talking about.
This is huge, guys. These are important.
These are worth it. 10%. Like it adds up a lot.
Yes.
Granted, I'm working on this slowly, but
yeah, his Jay's a little baby.
So this people sleep on.
Yep.
It's really good on smaller traps.
Absolutely.
Small comp traps. This is beautiful.
Absolutely.
More base stats,
We love to see it. All those base stats add up, just like the artifacts, guys.
Yeah, more base stats.
Whew, that army attack was nice.
And then we go into the bunch of random
just,
stuff.
Don't have nothings that nobody cares about.
Yeah, don't have Griffin. Don't waste the time on the Talon.
Nah, don't even bother.
Wasteless. Don't have Pyrus.
No. Well, I mean, I say no, but also I have Pyrus. I have always been a fan of Pyrus because it's one of the few things that will actually activate in a trap like mine, but it depends on your situation, guys.
Yeah, again, I mean, I think personally that there's better familiars for it, but, you can, by all means.
To each his own, to each his own.
More useless stuff.
Oh, yeah, I think you've reached that point, haven't you?
This one right here, though. Okay?
Oh, yes, the debuffs.
These debuffs, okay?
Yes.
For the smaller traps that are running like 800, 900 mil.
Yep.
These 40%, if you don't have the 600% blast familiars, are beautiful.
Yep.
They're beautiful.
Yep. Put them on the stuff that counters your front line, guys.
Yeah. All the other random stuff, haven't wasted my time.
Yeah.
Don't plan on wasting the time.
No need to. So his familiars are good, but let's take a look at mine. Okay, let's see here. We got Bond, of course. Infantry attack. It looks like he was, about done with that. And then this I maxed, actually, because this is, 100% going to activate, even though I have an enormous front line if they counter. So, it's...
respected.
Yeah, see? See, thank you.
I use it on my wall, so...
Perfect.
I can't reject it.
Perfect. No, so it's actually going to do its thing, and I was watching the reports, if you guys saw in the video, it does actually do its thing. So that's what we like to see. Yeah. Hoarder, he's got a shield familiar. I'm not going to use shields because shields won't even activate for me. Max deposit. Okay. Payday. I like Payday.
That's one thing I wish I had,
Payday.
Don't have that.
All right, we got Saberfang, another shield that's max. Again, I won't use them. And then this is absolutely inexcusable. Yeah, there's no reason. There's just no reason. I can hunt anything you want on this account. Come at me, honestly. Yeah. Nope, get out of here. And my travel speed, of course. We just got to make sure that's maxed. Okay, let's keep on moving. This is one of the reasons the training speed on this account is so high. He's got a bunch of random things that piece together and bring it up than the standard castle. But this is one of the things that contributes to that. This really is not necessary for a trap.
I don't have that either.
Yeah, not
don't
not
even
necessary.
have it unlocked.
You don't have the Griffin Familiar?
No, I have it
guess,
unlocked.
yeah,
But I
this
don't
is
have an adult elder yet.
Nah, this is not helpful for a trap. It's not going to activate. I'd have to lose, what is that, 13 million troops in a hit.
Yeah, no. Tailwind is not a trapping
That's not
familiar.
going to happen. No, another shield is not helpful. Yeah, but then, of course, everybody knows you need Seasoned Courier to trap, right?
I
Right?
don't even have Snow Beast unlocked.
Right? Yep, you do not need Seasoned
Yeah.
Courier. You don't need Snow Beast. Please don't get this for a trap. Unless you're small and you'll consider the shield. But otherwise, do not do it. We got a stacker. Research speed max. There's no reason. Range attack. Yep. We like to see it. And then this is okay.
I actually have this one fully maxed. This is
think
one of
it's
the
okay.
familiars I do.
Okay, let's keep on going. Another stacker. Yeah. This, I mean, that's a nice little proc every once in a while, but not necessary. Okay. Gold. Oh, gathering speed. We just need that, right? Level 10
told you.
harvest print.
I told you, free to play. Told you.
This man was never free to play.
Told you, free to play.
Never. And then this, you don't need this skill. That's stupid. Okay, moving on. I actually am trying to max Pyrus because he's one of the ones that I actually have put on my wall. Transmutation time down, not necessary. Extra supplies, not necessary. He doesn't need the Pyrus Familiar either. Food Hoarder. This is not necessary. But remember what we said. This is great for a trap. This is great for anyone's wall, actually. The army HP is lovely to have. So we like to see it. Yep. This is, hey, I don't have this skill max, but you do. Hey, nerd.
Hey, I get free speed ups every day.
Yeah. Okay, and of course we got this familiar skill too. This one's another going for your wall. This is an odd thing to max, but I guess I can see this being helpful. Yeah,
Okay, so yes, the plus 15% attack ones, they definitely fit onto your wall. Depending on what. For yours, because you have 4 familiar spots, yeah, I could see it. Not the Cav attack one, but
well, of course not Cav attack.
You know, I could see like the archer or range one going on.
Okay. Huey on this account is not unlocked because of course it's not going to activate. Maybe should continue working on these skills. I've not, and of course he needs Rascally Rabbit. So
you know, you got medals, you might as well use them.
You know what? Let's do the dailies. Who's going to stop me?
There you go. That's the HP right there.
3. Okay, I'll stop at 5. 5's too much. Financial advice. Gold production. Absolutely necessary. This is actually the range attack one. Maybe I should consider this.
See, if that, that's, if I had it, I'd put it on, but I don't have it.
Well,
so.
Maybe I'll consider it. Food for thought. Don't need Coliseum entries. Just don't need them. Jade Worm. My Jade Worm is a little farther along than his is, but still not where it needs to be. You guys need to work up on this worm. If you've not already, you need to work on this worm.
My levels are higher. You just got more medals.
Well, yeah, but I can fix that real quick, sir. Okay.
I was talking skill levels.
Oh, you're not talking familiar level.
Yeah.
Can these go higher?
I got level 8s. Yeah.
How do you have level 8?
Level 8.
Do you have the level of the familiar higher?
Yeah.
Okay. I got more medals, though. All right. Blackwing, nah, nothing. And maybe if I ever have a range front, I'll do it, but...
Missing out on the base stats.
I know, but I never really... Yeah, that's base stats, but I don't Fury, so that wouldn't help. And then Drider, he doesn't even need Drider.
That right there is helpful for you, you know?
What, the leader escape?
No, the Hellish Spirit.
2.5%. What's the max?
Goes to 10.
Oh, yes, 10%.
Right? Just talking micromanagement.
Yeah, okay. Well, the small things add up. He's right, but I've not done that. So these are all the ones that probably should be higher, like this cavalry attack. I don't know why this isn't higher. He just didn't do it. We're working on all this slowly. Is another thing. Nutty power, just not up there. Needs to be.
No infirmary
and then
space.
This is not the stuff no one cares about. No infirmary space. Haha. Buzzkill needs to be higher. And I don't have these familiars, of course, because they're not going to activate either.
But yeah,
Not
I,
gonna.
I think it's safe to say my familiars are better.
Yo,
Okay.
yeah, I think there's no doubt there, no doubt about it.
Yep.
And then another shield. Oh no, this isn't a shield. This is Cav, but still not going to activate. Would be nice to have the Army Attack here, but another thing to work on. And then now I think we've reached territory that no one cares about.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no one cares about this. I don't have this.
Yeah, no one cares about that.
All right, let's keep on moving here. We need to get through this. Let's do some artifacts. Let's jump to you for artifacts.
So I've actually been working on these a lot recently.
Yeah.
Just because they're better stats, realistically.
Sure.
So we've got most of our attack ones level 8 and 7.
Love to see it.
What I do tell people, and this is these ones right here, these HP stats, they add up a lot.
Okay.
So, I've got those again with the level 8s.
The lesson is don't be like me.
Yeah, but we're not gonna talk about this.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Okay?
Never bless your blues, guys. This is disgusting.
We're not gonna talk about this, okay? It's just stupid.
What even are those? What do those have? Oh, yes. That's just gorgeous.
So these are actually helpful,
Oh,
Range
just
HP.
gorgeous.
Okay. So
Okay.
overall, we got a pretty nice spread here.
His overall stats are pretty good from those artifacts, I must say.
Yeah. So basically all 50 across the board. Fury can use some work.
But... We'd like to see it. We like to see it.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump on over to the disaster that is the Xeqqed trap. All right, here. So I don't actually know what any of these are. Because I right around when artifacts came out, I was like, I'm out. And that's when I took my 2-year hiatus. So this I don't know much about.
That's one of the better ones.
Yes.
Compass.
Well, of course, it looks like one of the better ones. Look at the Battle Fury stats, although I don't use them. So that's not all that helpful. Okay. It's just all sorts of attacks. Like, he's got attacks, and, I don't know why that's so high. I guess it's the HP you say adding up. Okay. See, nothing here is that impressive, but it's also not that bad. So I'll scroll through them all if you guys wanna look at them. I'm not gonna go through all of them because nobody cares what this thing does or doesn't have. You care about the end result. So let's look here. Stats. Newsflash, they're not as good as his. They're pretty far off, actually. I think what were you? You were like 55 across the board?
Yeah.
Yeah, just not as good, unfortunately. Just another thing to work on. I don't like artifacts, so I don't really understand them either. That's actually one of the things I ask him about most frequently, because I just don't like them, and I don't understand them, just like decorations. I think it's now time to show our walls, and then we'll jump into the thing you guys really want to see and want to make fun of me for, the gear. So show me what you got on your wall, sir. Let me jump over to you.
So, Rose is a given.
Absolutely. The classic.
We're going to have this for the army stats.
Yep.
We're going to go with Snow Queen, Never Range.
Yep.
Oath of Demon. Now, on certain occasions, depending on what front I'm in,
sure,
there has been multiple occasions where I've gone and swapped bombing out for this.
Bombing? You swapped bombing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've swapped bombing around. I've also tried swapping Oathkeeper around.
What, you like dumping off that army HP? Or not the army HP, the army attack?
No, there's no. No, yeah, that's the thing. It's a questionable swap. So the thing with bombing, okay, is he's basically strictly 20% army.
Yes, that's literally all he's good for.
Compared to you jump this and you've got HP and cav attack.
But it's 60% versus 30.
I mean, that's the thing. It's a different trade-off. It depends on the front.
Okay.
So if I know that I'm going to be taking an absolute slamming on my range wedge.
Okay.
I'll swap my Oathkeeper out for Child of Light.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just so I get the extra little bit of bump. Yeah. And same thing goes with this. So just depends. I tried an experiment with different ones just to see which one works the best.
Yeah. Because he gets hit a lot more often than I do, guys. Like a lot more often.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of where it balances out.
Okay. And show us your familiars then.
Okay, so familiar wise, so I'm very limited here.
Very much so.
So
You only got
we're
3 slots.
so so we run the army max HP reduction.
Sure.
We run the army increase, and then we run
Naturally.
a, you know, pact foot.
600%.
That's now max. That's now maxed.
Yep.
Yep.
Nah, I got
So
nothing to
yeah.
comment on that. I love that. I mean, if you had another slot, you'd put in a plus 15?
I'd either well, if I had it, I've heard put a plus 15 or recently the plus
Yeah.
40, like the minus 40 stats. They add
Oh,
up a lot
the
because
debuffs.
now, yeah, because now the problem is it's not so much the stats on your side,
Yeah.
it's the army stats on other people being way too high.
Yes.
So taking the extra reduction
Yes,
comes
like the
in
mix
like
rallies.
helpful. Yep.
Okay. Okay. I like that. Let's see what I got going on here. So, first of all, don't attack me. Songstress of the Sea, next rotation, she's going gold. That's why she's there. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. But I also have considered the whole swap with Bombin, right? Because as you say, and as you correctly say, Bombin is not helpful in any way except for his 20% attack. So, in that sort of same vein, I'm thinking, okay, what about Oathkeeper? Or what about Demon Slayer? Because I'm such a, you know, enormous infantry front. I've not had an opportunity to try it because, of course, I was offline and in the wrong formation. But if I ever have an opportunity to try it, I might, see, okay, what happens with Oath? What happens with Bombin? Just see what that trade-off does for me. So you think
Yours
that's
is
reasonable?
interesting. Yeah, yours is interesting. So you running two Cav
Sure.
being an imp front
Yeah.
and only one imp?
I mean, I just went for all armies. I didn't think past that. I think it used to
Okay.
have, of course, Songstress gone, and I had Oathkeeper in here because, in front and if
So yeah,
tech.
I mean I'd prefer that personally, but
I don't
personal
know.
preference.
I liked armies. I just have so many troops. You have a lot of troops, but
Yeah.
I have so many troops. I
Yeah, I mean
would it.
army heroes, yeah, it's just I feel like you're missing the main bulk of stats.
All right, and then we'll go to my familiars. We know my familiars are just they're more limited because I am so very large. But I have the classic, drown out, get down their HP, get my HP up and change. And I like Pyrus. He doesn't like Pyrus, but I like Pyrus because I don't have some of the other ones. And of course, this Cav attack one, I'm not going to use that. Um,
Yeah.
but that's why I like Pyrus. I would probably do, as he said, one of the debuffs. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's all just a thing of experimenting, guys. If you're ever considering, does this work? Does this work? You can ask me, and I can give you, my opinion. But ultimately, you've got to see what works. Like you got to get yourself hit. You got to throw it out there, and if you burn, you burn. But you just got to see what works for you in the end. This is what I'm using now, and I suspect it'll probably change after this video. All right, let's jump into the thing that people actually want to see. So I actually am going to go to my gear first because that's what we're very familiar with. We're not familiar with yours yet, and we're going to admire my gear and the stats
Mhm.
associated with it. So here we go. Look at that beauty. We've got a 15 Frostwing sword. We've got a 9 helm champ in range, of course. Absolutely beautiful, right? Right. We've got our
Mhm.
firewall plate. This actually might go max next week. Look out for a stream, guys. It might go max because I'm seeing that there's a bunch of packs in the store. All of these. I love these packs. I buy them like nobody's business. So we got that about to go max. 14, 11 champ boots, Cav. Then the mitts. It's funny, these mitts are actually better than what's on the main Xeqqed account. The Xeqqed account only has 13 mitts, but my trap has 15 because that makes sense, right? So we got the cups. Yep, 2 cups. And I'm actually working on these Book of the Dead. I think I'm going to go because I would like to use some of the 16,000 shards that I have for them, tempering pieces,
Mhm.
because they're just sitting around not doing literally anything. So I'm working on the special tycoon purchasing because that's where you get these pieces. Special tycoon, if you guys didn't know, makes it a lot easier. And I got a blight ring holding the place for this Book of the Dead or another cup if I decide to do that, which I am
Yeah,
not at all
blight
qualified.
rings.
Huh?
Yay, blight rings. Also helpful for the army
God,
HP.
I hate blight rings. All right, we'll put this on. We'll see the stats. I think we already know the stats pretty well. We got 668, 656, and a little bit less on the Cav, which is okay because I'm sitting at an inf wedge. Still nice to have the back sort of beaten up, but it's okay to have it a little bit lower because of my wedge. And then the actual army stats are not that good. They really need to have some work because I don't have enough champ jewels to really boost those up. And as you saw, my research is all kinds of wonky. So that's what I'm looking like for gear. Let's jump over to my friend here. He's gonna show us. Oh yeah, he's got a Fury. I didn't Fury, guys, because well, let me show you why I didn't Fury. First of all, I'm afraid, and also it's only 10, 15%. So whatever I had, add 10 or 15% on it, and that is what I would be if I Furied. But I normally am the type that just sits idle. So
I'm just gonna laugh at the purple jewel you have in your champ boots too. So
the purple. Do I have a purple jewel in my champ boot? Hold on, I'm swapping back for this. What are you talking about? Do I have a purple jewel in my champ boots?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's horribly embarrassing. Do I need to spend well, that might happen in the stream. I might spend all my gems to fix that. That hurts. I did not know that. I had thought I'd finished them.
Okay. So
crap. Okay, let me jump over to you. There we go.
So mine's a bit less impressive. I'll be honest. So
ew, blight ring. Ew, alert. Ew, with an infantry.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Explain yourself. A Terra Jewel and a blight ring.
Okay. So I'm actually in the same predicament you're in. Woo. I don't have all my jewels. These monster jewels are the next best filler.
Yes.
Okay. So
why do you have so many Terra Jewels? You have, Terra hunting, was that 5 gold Terra Jewels?
1, 2, yeah. Yeah.
That's not a normal. This account doesn't even have 1.
But who doesn't have Terra Jewels? Like, Terra Jewels are easy.
I don't have Terra Jewels.
Well, that's just embarrassing. Like, it's all it is. Like, Terra Jewels are the easiest to get. I actually have 3 gold guard jewels, too. So.
Well, actually, it looks like I have 2 or 3 golds. Yeah. But not 5. Yeah. 5 is outrageous.
Yeah, so. Again, filler slots. So, my stats will go up a lot once these come out.
It's
so
true.
10,
it's
20,
true.
30, 40, 50. Like, 50. So, basic stuff. I have not pushed Astra like others. Mr. Show Off over there.
Yeah, Mr. Show Off. That's the only reason I'm strong.
So my stats, they're actually worse than his finally after his upgrades.
Take him down to the armies. Oh, well, this is a marvel. What?
Yeah. So your champ boots carry you on this.
I see.
Pretty basic.
No, he's got really high stats with really good gear still, but it's not anything extraordinary. So that's why it always irritated me so badly that he had such high stats.
But I've got some stuff coming along that come by 10 months from now, and this will probably be 15. This will be 15, and this will be 15.
Hey,
so
gradual upgrades is all we can do. We are at the mercy of IGG.
And eventually I'll swap these.
Yes, of course.
When I am actually getting closer.
Well, although if you get the champ boots, you're not going to put those in, are you?
I'm debating. So the main
not
thing
another one of these debates. Ew.
So here's the thing, okay? Champ boots are great. They're phenomenal.
Here's the thing, guys.
I wish I did Cav boots over these.
Wow. It did. I mean, if you want to talk controversial opinions, this guy is literally at the top of the list.
So the main thing is, the ordinary trap is going to run triple cup.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And get rid of that stupid blight ring.
What is going to bulk your inf beyond belief and put this at like 700.
Yeah.
And it's going to drop this.
Yes.
The champ boots make up for that.
They do, but do you want to make up for
me being in range wedge? Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
attack
he's right. I'm just making fun. He's right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, that actually makes perfect sense. The might breakdown. That's a beautiful trap might, guys. For having T5 and Tier 4, that is a beautiful, beautiful might. And he's got a billion troop might, too. So we love to see something like that. I mean, there's nothing to complain about there. Not a single thing. Nope. Except for those quests. Those quests are... I think, is 0 still possible, or is 6 like the minimum?
It's 4, I think.
4?
Because it makes you claim 1.
Okay. Well, 0 used to be possible. I've seen accounts with 0, but I think, as he says now, the minimum is no longer 0, but you can get less than 135,000.
Yep.
So let's look at my favorite trap. Again, moderately embarrassing. Maybe more than moderately this time. This is just embarrassing. Stop! Get out of here. Okay. Have your laugh. Have your laugh. I know, it's bad. Please, I didn't build it. This is going to be my excuse. So I have, what, double the hero armies that you have. Mind you, my double hero armies are worse than his. Less artifacts. A lot less artifacts. More familiars, but still somehow worse familiars. This is really painful. And then the research is almost double him, not quite double him. 336 versus 191. Pretty significant. My quests, I have 12 million quests. That's not good, but it's not that bad. Somehow he also has less buildings than me. What, do you have just less buildings than me? How does that even make sense?
Yeah, so I have these.
He doesn't have any resource buildings.
Because of the mana, and that's it.
Hold on, I gotta show you guys this. Let's swap to him. He doesn't have any resource buildings.
Nope, only have these. And I got suckered into getting a level 1 castle.
That is so funny. Well, I also have a level 1 castle, so you can't complain there. All right, let's swap back to Xeqqed, and we'll see. I have 1.3 billion troop. Love to see it. Love to see it. It's just, I feel like when you hit 1.7 billion, and especially when you hit him, 1.2 billion, you don't expect 1 billion troop might. And when you hit 1.7 billion, you can expect maybe like 700 million. Like a big trap, 800 million. You do not expect 1.3 billion troop might. And especially, as I said earlier, you don't expect an inf front. So, I'm going to swap to my comp. And then, that was pretty much the comparison, guys. We're just gonna hop back and forth a few times because, it's funny to look at his tier 5 numbers versus mine. Look at those. What is that? 4 million almost tier 5, and I have look at this. This is ridiculous. I have almost 600,000.
See, I feel like if you did, I mean, for you, it's gonna be a problem just because you're too fat.
I am really fat.
But even 1 million of each T5, the damage reduction just from 1 million.
Oh, I know.
Is ridiculous.
You don't have to tell me.
It will shave off 500, 600k off a report just by itself.
Yeah. The problem for me is that it's so expensive. The cost of the crafting speed ups or just gemming it, oh my god, it's awful.
I just gem it.
Well,
in all honesty,
next time I have a lot of gems sitting around, I'll be sure to do just that. Let's say thank you. I'm gonna show your profile. Let's see here. Put your gear on if you don't already have it on.
It should be on.
Let's say thank you right here to our guest, my 3-letter, Sam, Mr. War Samurai. We really appreciate you. All sorts of fun, a good comparison, good fun. There are no hard feelings. Your trap sucks.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be it for us, guys. As always, look out for some new fun content. Really appreciate your views. Really appreciate you actually wanting to watch what I put out. So, yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Xeqqed out.